Let me give you the one reason why you're not getting deep focus. It's not lack of willpower, it's not bad habits, it's actually dopamine dysregulation. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix your brain chemistry in 3 simple steps. But before that, let me tell you what happened to me. I used to be that person who could work for hours straight. I had big dreams, clear goals, and I knew exactly what I needed to do. But somewhere along the way, my brain got completely hijacked. I sit down to work and within 10 minutes I was checking my phone. Then back to work for maybe 5 minutes, then YouTube. It was like my brain was constantly searching for the next hit of stimulation. And here's the crazy part. I thought it was a discipline problem. I bought every productivity app. I tried meditation. I watched hundreds of motivational videos. Nothing worked. But that's when I discovered the real issue. It wasn't willpower, it was dopamine. See, dopamine is like your brain's reward system. Every time you get a notification, scroll through social media, or watch a funny video, you get a small hit of dopamine. But here's what nobody tells you. Your brain adapts to this constant stimulation. Real work, meaningful activities, even simple pleasures stop feeling rewarding. And this is called dopamine dysregulation. And it's why you can't focus anymore. But here's the good news. Your brain has something called neuroplasticity. And that means it can rewire itself at any age. And you're not broken. You just need to reset your system. And after months of research and testing, I developed what I call the dopamine reset blueprint. And from that, I'm going to share with you 3 simple rules that completely transformed my ability to focus. Rule number 1, the stimulation stack. Most people try to quit everything at once. Cold turkey digital detox. And that never works because it leaves your brain craving stimulation with nothing to replace it. Instead, you need to create what I call a stimulation stack. You gradually reduce high stimulation activities while increasing low stimulation, high reward activities. And here's how it works. Week 1, you remove one source of instant gratification. Maybe it's checking your phone first thing in the morning, but you replace it with something that gives your brain a natural reward, like making your bed or doing some type of exercise. Maybe go do 10 push-ups. The key is replacement, not removal. You're training your brain to find reward in meaningful activities again. Week 2, you remove another source. Maybe it's social media during work hours, but you replace it with deep work sessions. Start with just 25 minutes, and your brain will resist at first, but try to stick with it. And by week 3, something magical happens. Your brain starts to crave deep work sessions. Why? Because you've reset your dopamine baseline. Normal activities start feeling rewarding again. Rule number 2, the boredom bridge. This is the part most people skip. and it's why they fail. You need to embrace boredom. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. Boredom is actually your brain's natural state. It's when your mind processes information, makes connections, and generates creative ideas. But we've trained ourselves to avoid it at all costs. Every time you feel bored and immediately reach for your phone, you're training your brain that boredom is dangerous, that it needs to be fixed immediately. Instead, I want you to create what I call boredom bridges. And these are specific times when you do absolutely nothing. No phone, no music, no podcasts. Just sit with your thoughts. Start with 5 minutes a day, then you can increase it with 1 minute and do progressive overload like you would in the gym. Just sit and be bored. Your brain will hate this at first. It'll throw every excuse at you, but you need to push through. After a few days, something incredible happens. Your mind starts to wander. You'll have ideas, you'll solve problems, you'll remember what it feels like to think deeply. This is your brain learning to generate its own entertainment again. And once that happens, external stimulation becomes less addictive. Rule number 3, the focus ladder. Now that you've reset your dopamine baseline and embraced boredom, it's time to rebuild your focus muscle. Think of focus like physical fitness. You wouldn't try to deadlift 300 pounds on your first day at the gym. The focus ladder is a progressive system. You start with 50-minute deep work sessions, no phone, no distractions, just one task. When that feels easy, you move to 25 minutes, then 45, then 90. But here's the secret ingredient. You need to make these sessions feel rewarding. After each session, give yourself a small celebration. Maybe it's a cup of coffee or a 5-minute walk outside. You're literally training your brain to associate deep work with pleasure. Over time, the work itself becomes the reward. And within 30 days of following these 3 rules, I went from check my phone every 10 minutes to working for 4 hours straight without distraction. My productivity skyrocketed. But more importantly, I felt like myself again. I started waking up naturally excited about my day. Simple activities brought me joy again. I felt present in conversations. I was finally making real progress on projects that mattered. And here's what surprised me the most. I didn't miss the constant stimulation. My brain had remembered what it felt like to be calm, focused, and in control. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds too simple, but that's exactly why it works. Complex systems fail. Simple systems that target the root cause create lasting change. Your brain isn't broken, it's just overstimulated. And with the right approach, you can restore your natural focus and motivation in just 30 days. The question is, are you ready to feel like yourself again? Or will you keep trying the same productivity hacks that never address the real problem. Because here's the truth. Every day you wait is another day of lost potential. Another day of watching less focused people outperform you. Another day of feeling frustrated with yourself. But it doesn't have to be that way. You have everything you need to start your dopamine reset today. The only question is, will you take action or will you keep scrolling? Your future focused self is waiting. What are you going to do about it? Keep growing, stay sharp. It's Lunden signing out.